Hey, if you're looking to get away this summer, maybe not to the moon, but maybe say a different country, be prepared to spend some serious cash before you take off. Travel search engine Kayak says international flight costs are set to rise 10% this summer. That is on top of last year's historic prices that we all felt. But if you have an itch to get out that passport, get it stamped, there are some places you can still get some bang for your buck. So let's bring in NewsNation travel editor Peter Greenberg. Peter, it's been a while since I've seen you. Thanks for hopping on with me. What are you seeing when it comes to international travel, and why the soaring prices?
Well, let's start with that 10% figure. That's a base, because if you look at certain locations like France this summer, it'll be much, much higher because of the Olympics. We're seeing rates in Paris. Hotel rates are going up to 2 to 3 times what they were last summer. Even an Airbnb that would be like $300 a night is now over $1,200 a night. They've increased, and by the way, they've even increased the cost of a ride on the Paris metro, admission to the Louvre. It's not going to be a pretty picture in France because of the Olympics. However, you're not out of luck if you follow the power of the U.S. dollar against a number of foreign currencies where the exchange rate is so beneficial to us. So if you want to go overseas this summer, even though the airfares may be higher, the cost of getting there may be higher. The cost of being there in these locations is actually less. So, for example, you want to go to Argentina, the peso is so depressed against the U.S. dollar, it's a buyer's market. The yen in Japan, still very, very weak against the U.S. dollar. And then, of course, South Africa. The rand has always been depressed for the last 10 years against the U.S. dollar. Great bargains there. What I mean by this is that they might be able to adjust hotel rates and airline fares, but they can't adjust the basic cost of goods and services, ranging from a tube of toothpaste to a taxi ride to a night out on the town to clothing to groceries. And so all of a sudden, the costs that you spend on getting there are more than counterbalanced by the savings you get by being there. And last but not least, you saw it on the graphic, there's Turkey. Let me give you an example. The Turkish lira about 10 years ago was about 1.1 to the U.S. dollar. Today, it's over 28 to the U.S. dollar. It is an amazing buyer's market. And some savvy travelers, get ready, are actually going overseas this summer to do their Christmas shopping early.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the markets there are fantastic in Turkey. Lastly, while I have you, Peter, several airlines planning to raise their baggage fees this year. We've been talking a lot about this. What impact do you see that having, and do customers have any pushback on that at all?
Well, the airlines are doing it because they can. They're claiming it's because of increased costs. That's not really the case. It's really about trying to raise their margins. The real problem here is that the airlines have also added extra seats to so many of their planes so that the number of carry-on bags that can be accommodated in any one plane is about less than half of the total number of passengers in the plane. So it's going to get crazier before it gets better, even for people who are trying to avoid checking bags and carry on.
Okay, well, thank you for all that information. Paris is certainly one of my favorite cities, but I think I'll skip it this year or ahead of the games and just watch the Olympics from home. Peter Greenberg, thank you so much, sir. It's always good to see you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.